Hey everybody, it's Lon.TV, and I'm always on the lookout for cool and interesting things to help make production a little bit more convenient. And I use my phone a lot, and this was something that really struck me as kind of interesting. This is called the Adonit Photogrip Chi, and this is a phone grip for your smartphone that makes it kind of work like a camera grip. So what you do is you get your phone in here. Sometimes it's a little hard to get it in there, but once it's in there and gripped, check it out. It will actually begin charging my phone once I turn it on here. You'll see the phone here click on. There it goes. And it will charge your phone wirelessly if it supports that, even through a case like my phone has here. And you get yourself a little photo grip where you can push the button here, you can mount it on a tripod, and keep your phone battery topped off while you're doing high-consuming activities like taking video or photos. And there's actually some depth to this product, so we're going to step through some of its features here in just a minute. But I do want to let you know, in the interest of full disclosure, that this came in free of charge from Adonit. However, all the opinions you're about to hear are my own. Nobody is paying for this review, nor has anyone reviewed or approved what you're about to see before it was uploaded. So let's get into it now and see what this thing is all about. So let's take a closer look now at the hardware. This is $59, and in the box you get the grip itself. You also get a little mini tripod here that doubles as a grip, and this attaches to the bottom here where there is a tripod mount. So this will work with the included tripod or any tripod for that matter, so you have some options there. So that's pretty cool to be able to do that. And I think if you are shooting vertically in addition to horizontally, the grip might make the most sense because it's really not well suited for vertical shooting in of itself. It's really designed to kind of replicate your traditional camera, so it's really kind of hard to make it work vertically, I think, if you're doing video over a long period of time. This might be a little bit more comfortable, and then you can rely on your phone's stabilization to make everything nice and smooth. And you get a shoulder strap. The shoulder strap, as far as I can see, though, doesn't attach to the grip itself. It attaches to the included pouch here that you get in the box. The battery is 3,000 milliamp hours inside the grip itself, and that's probably about the equivalent of an iPhone X battery. So I think it'll largely keep everything topped off while you're taking video and whatnot, and you won't see your battery reduction taking a toll over a long period of shooting. So you can pretty much, I think, double your life or get close to it with this device. Just note that Qi does charge a lot slower than USB does. Now, the shutter button is compatible with iPhones and Android devices and operates over Bluetooth. It does have its own watch battery that powers it, so you might want to get a few extras just to have around. It's Bluetooth low energy, so it shouldn't die on you too quickly. And what's neat about the shutter here is that it is detachable, so you can pop it out and then walk away from the camera to take pictures. So right now I've got it detached here, and I can just take a few pictures with it. It will send a volume up command to the iPhone, which is the command for taking a picture. I could switch it into video mode here on screen and also initiate video just by clicking it. And then when I click it again here, it will stop. So if you're trying to do a stand-up or something like that, you can set the phone up on a tripod, take the little shutter with you, and you're good to go. Just don't lose it. Hopefully they've got some plan for giving you extras in case that does happen. So it's a pretty convenient little package here. It keeps everything charged, and you've got that detachable shutter. It seems to be fairly well constructed. It's holding the phone in quite nicely. The grip itself weighs 4.6 ounces or 129.6 grams, so it's not adding all that much to your phone's weight, and it's pretty comfortable to hold given how they molded the grip here, provided, of course, you are shooting horizontally. I am noticing that the pads here on the inside of the grip are coming up a bit, so they might want to look at using a stronger glue in future iterations. I'm probably going to, at some point, end up re-gluing these in. They're in right now, but I'm noticing this upper one is starting to come loose a little bit. So that's the only hardware issue that I found with it so far. Now, I tested this, of course, with my iPhone X with its rather thick case attached here. It's been able to charge it just fine. Even if I push it out a little bit here, it is still maintaining that charge. I also had a friend of mine bring over his iPhone X Plus, which is a much larger phone. We were able to get the iPhone X Plus to charge when it was out of its OtterBox case. But in that case, even though we could accommodate this big bulky thing inside the grip here, it wasn't charging through that case. And we did test the case on a bunch of desktop Qi chargers, and it was able to charge through that case on those desktop chargers, just not on this device. So I think your success with a case is going to vary based on your phone and your case combination, and your mileage is probably going to vary there. So just keep that in mind. Another thing to think about is the distance between your phone's connector and the edge of the grip. So I have been using some external microphones with my phone, and I can get my connector here attached, but it's putting a little too much strain on things based on how it's fitting in. So I can push the phone out just a little bit further and still maintain that charge and get that connector in for my microphones. But just keep that in mind if you are attaching things to your phone through its connector here at the bottom, it's going to be blocked by the side of the grip. Now this is working here with a little bit of strain on the connector, and I'm still charging, but remember I have the smaller iPhone 10, so I think a larger phone may lose charge as you push it a little bit too far out from the center. But this is probably not ideal if your headphone jack or your main connector here is at the bottom and you want to use external mics with your particular device. So overall, I'm pretty pleased with this as something that I can keep in my gear bag. I take a ton of B-roll footage with my phone when I'm out at events. I like how much more comfortable this is to shoot with. I can attach the little thing here at the bottom tripod mount if I want, or attach a full tripod to it, so that's a nice addition there. Also, the detachable shutter can be very convenient at certain times. If you want, you can even have it stand up on its own. It will angle the phone a bit though, so it's probably better suited for the front-facing camera in this instance versus the rear camera, which of course will be angled downward as the front camera is angled upward. But overall, pretty helpful little thing. I would like to see more options for vertical shooters, and I certainly would like more access to the ports at the bottom of my phone because I am using external microphones, and it would be nice to be able to easily get at that without having to angle things oddly to get there or push the phone past the charging point, especially if I was with a larger phone. So that's my only big gripe, is just that. But hopefully maybe future iterations can take that into consideration. But overall, it's a very useful tool, especially if you are a horizontal video shooter like me. Until next time, this is Lon.TV. Thanks for watching.
This channel is brought to you by the Lon.TV supporters, including gold level supporters, the 4 Guys with Quarters podcast, Chris Allegretta, Tom Albrecht, Mike Talbert, Brian Parker, and Kalyan Kumar. If you want to help the channel, you can by contributing as little as $1 a month. Head over to Lon.TV/support to learn more. And don't forget to subscribe. Visit Lon.TV/s.